Hello there, my name is Richard. The first time you see my channel, I used to review cartoon series, anime series, or something, could be random, and today we're going to talk about Amphibia Season 3, the finale. Now this season wasn't bad, it wasn't great, it was good. I mean, I had some issues with this series, especially the very beginning, because they're trying to do reverse isekai that I was semi-excited, but the very end sort of let down because they honestly felt like filler because they didn't know what to do with Anne and the Frog family. Of course, they're trying to introduce new characters like Anne's family, these other side characters like Mr. X and her assistant, also how the Thai culture really is. I mean, everything was wholesome, that was fine, but I felt never like pressure. I never felt Anne was in constant danger, freaking out. I mean, they tried, but I never really felt anything till the other half of the season, because when they actually come back, you actually felt a little bit more. You felt the pressure, you felt what Anne must do to survive, and I think that's why it kind of worked, it kind of doesn't. But be fair, that's sort of the formula of Amphibia, that sort of slice of life, chill, almost close to death kind of feeling. That's what Amphibia makes Amphibia. But once more, that's probably the only complaint I have, at least in the first half, because one thing I did like the first half of the season is Mr. X. And I kind of wish they stuck with Mr. X to the very beginning to the very half of the end of the series to be the antagonist to end. They did, but it wasn't enough. To be fair, Mr. X was a really likable character. It just, the rest of it feels a little bit filler without Mr. X. It's just like a little complaint. Also, I also was worried about the rest of the girls. What their time, I felt there enough of them till the movie came out. The movie all in was, I feel, was deserving. I feel that everything you want to do at the very beginning is decide just to put it in the movie, and it works. I mean, it really works. This movie is complete worth watching with the whole series. In fact, I don't think you need to see the other half of the series. Watch a movie and watch the final episodes, and that's it. That's how it really felt. But other than that, I did enjoy it. You do feel so the evolution of Anne, who she used to be, you could say a slacker or a person who have no direction, because all 3 seasons was all about Anne figuring out her direction. Who is she? What to do? Why I have my own opinion? Why am the follower or instead of being the leader? And that's what's the whole point of Anne. I mean, you also have the other 2 girls that they have their own sort of arc. For example, like Sasha, that she was sort of a control freak, that she was sort of the dictator on the friend group. She says what's go or not go, and that sort of control, that sort of questioning why she keep doing this, that questioning they actually were friends, was sort of interesting because she doesn't realize what she's doing that kind of was wrong, and understanding what she stopped doing it and improve herself and ask forgiveness with the other friends. But at the same time, Marcy wasn't that good either. In fact, all 3 characters were sort of assholes to each other if you really think about it. But anyway, Marcy as a character, how to describe her, she was very limited in the series, and that's for a good reason, because at the very end, Marcy was a MacGuffin. I mean, that's the best way to describe her. But she wasn't like, oh, just for that. She's not the key of the whole story. She actually has her own personality. She does have her own development. But I don't know, I kind of wish you have more with Marcy, understanding she's the one who made everybody stay in Amphibia because nobody willing to listen to her. Even she was kind of crappy as a friend. All of them were sort of flawed in a way, and that is sort of interesting, especially how they developed all the story. I mean, let's face it, Amphibia is that one of those shows very unique, how you tell your story, that sort of chill vibe, how to connect so many different things at once, and it just works. It's something that you kind of need talent to actually do that, or this experience, because anyone else trying to do this could easily go wrong. But lucky for the show, they were knowing what they're doing. Of course, I'm going to talk about also King Andrews. Like, the reason why it became evil, that his father, specifically not his father, the evil brain, the brain who collects all the memories, the whole sentient AI who want to control, destroy the whole world. And King Andreas was basically a pawn. Reasoning why he was listening is because of honor, because of family. Even his friends knew this was sort of kind of wrong in a way, and that's why you could feel sort of sad with King Andrews when he wanted to redeem. The question, can you redeem King Andrews? And that's sort of tough to do because you don't know. And I enjoy that they're trying to kind of redeem him, let him take the fall, let him take the hit that Anne actually hit him to hurt him, and you realize he sacrificed so much more that he became less amphibian, more robot, the part of the machine. And that's sort of a very interesting metaphor if you want to take it as a metaphor. And everything else, I mean, this show was sort of very well made, even how strange was built. Like, why frogs? Why Pacific amphibian? And that's sort of weird questions you want to know. But at the same time, I don't think I want to know, because at the very end, he does have great results, great development, great understanding of the world. Yeah, I just enjoy it. Of course, I have that one question. How do you feel about season 3? Because I did enjoy at least the other half. Be fair, you reverse isekai is all about not knowing what's the other side till you actually find out. Yeah, I think that's the only mistake they have. But it wasn't like the harm of the series, because let's face it, every time Disney XD does an anime series, especially on season 3, usually it fails. Like Big Hero 6 season 3, that was completely botched. It was really, oh my god. But this one, I felt is the only one who lands season 3. Yeah, I glad that, because they really show they're trying to deliver something great. Even they added new characters. I mean, they did a lot of new characters, but they never have a chance to develop each one of them. Not like the town of Amphibia, that how many characters you know in Amphibia you know by heart. And this new human characters of season 3, you only know them for one episode, but you don't really know them. No one. Yeah, that's the issue I have. But other than that, I can't really say I regret it. I never can ever say I hated it, because they sort of knew what we're doing, even the limited time they actually have. It was a great time. Yeah, I really did enjoy this series. Tell me down below how you feel about this series. You think this series was great, good, bad? Let me know. I really got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.